Hello and welcome back to my channel, Cozy Gamer Jessa. I'm Jessa, and this is the fourth episode of my new island, Chestnut. And if you missed the last 3 episodes, I recommend going back to watch them, but you're not forced. You're not really missing out on much. We're just trying to get to 3 stars, so we're doing the usual Animal Crossing storyline, like the beginning of the game before you can really decorate. So in today's video, we are just going to be collecting our Nook miles, and I was going to show you how to maximize the amount of Nook miles you get in a day. So we're going to be working on that. And I also did pay off my first loan, so my house is upgraded, as you can tell. And we're talking to Tom Nook right now. And in the last video, we did set up the 3 plots for our villagers. So pretty soon we're going to have 3 new villagers coming onto my island. We have Apple, Molly, and Elmer. But they're not going to be moving in on this episode, so we'll see them in the next episode. We also have to make a point today in-game to place the 50 pieces of fence. And if you're in this part of the game, in your own game, I'd also recommend putting down your fence because that will help you get to 3 stars super fast. I don't know if it's a requirement, but it does help. So earlier, Tom Nook told us to come by for a DIY customization workshop, so we're gonna do that. If you haven't already done this, he pretty much is gonna tell me to make a wardrobe, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna get those customization kits and be able to change colors of items, which is pretty nice because you can also change like fabric on other items that are like produced from Nook's Cranny that you can't craft, and then you can change all the crafting colors, like all the wood shades. Also, you can change the color of gyroids or gyroids. I don't really know how to pronounce that, but I love those guys, and we're definitely gonna have a lot of those on my island as decoration because they're so cute and they make little sounds and can make music and stuff with them. So I'm really eager to get to 3 stars so we can start terraforming my island. And I did make a vital mistake by just placing my houses in Nook's Cranny in the museum like randomly instead of really thinking about where I was gonna put them. So we're gonna have to move a lot of the buildings to accommodate for what I want to build. And I really just can't wait to put down some path. For some reason I keep getting lost on my island. I don't know if it's just because I haven't played in a while, but I always wind up going the wrong way. I don't know if I'm still stuck on my last island or what. But we're gonna check out the Nook Mile machine. I don't know what it's called, and I'm gonna buy some pocket organization guide because I'm sick of running out of space in my pockets, and I want to get the tool ring so I can easily access my tools. And that pretty much eats up all of our Nook miles that we had saved up. So we are gonna work on getting more of those today, and that's pretty much the main goal, is try to get some of those so we can buy some stuff in the future with Nook miles. Because if you didn't know, they have a bunch of furniture that you can buy in the little ATM thing or whatever in resident services. And I really like some of the items. Like they have like circus items and like city items. I don't know how to describe it. They have like a gazebo. There's just a bunch of stuff that I would like to order for the island, and we're gonna need a lot of Nook miles to pay for that type of stuff, along with fencing DIYs. But anyways, we're gonna buy some stuff from Timmy and Tommy because we also want to upgrade their shop, and you have to spend a certain amount of bells or buy a certain amount of things. I'm not really sure which one it is to unlock their bigger shop. So we are going to be working towards that because I want everything to be upgraded and on the island, like Mabel's shop, by the time we get to decorating. So what I just showed you on my Nook phone was like our Nook Plus miles. I'm not sure. It's kind of like challenges that you have to do every day, and you get double the Nook miles. So we're going to be hitting rocks, cutting trees, getting fish, I think catching bugs to get those double miles so we can start collecting those every day. And after you collect the 2 times miles challenges or whatever, there is more that pop up, but they're not 2 times the amount. But it's still very useful if you want to grind for some Nook miles. Honestly, I love catching bugs and fishing, and I really love diving. I haven't gone diving yet so far. I have had my wetsuit for a little bit, but I've just been wearing it because the clothes I had were hideous. And I thought the wetsuit looked better, I guess. I don't know. But I really want to do some diving because I could dive for literal hours. Like, I get addicted to it. Alright, I would like to thank you so much if you made it this far into the video. If you could leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already. I do have more videos coming, and they are going to be decorating and just setting up my 3-star island. I'd really appreciate it. And moving on, we are going to have to go to Blathers and donate some fossils, because that's one of the little challenges we have today. And I have been periodically just like digging up fossils that I find around my island, so we have quite a few saved up and ready to go. We just have to get them. I've been placing them on the outside of the museum because I was kind of waiting to do this video and have them turned in, and I'm going to turn in the rest of my little creatures that I have saved up. I've been trying to remember when I catch them if it says yes pops up, because that's the first time you caught something, because I really want to finish my museum this time around, because I've never finished my museum before, like not even gotten close to finishing my museum, even though I love fishing and bugs. I always forget which ones I've donated and not donated, and then I end up saving up a lot of bugs for Flick, or I don't know if that's his name, but he like creates like his little sculptures with the bugs, and I love those for decoration, so I save up a lot of bugs for that. Anyways, this time around I'm going to really focus on trying to donate the ones that I need to donate and then keep the ones that I want to keep. But just by doing stuff around your island, you're going to collect a lot of Nook miles by just unlocking achievements. And we're going to go fishing to try to get that last little challenge, the 2 times Nook miles. So, as we inch closer to the 3 stars, I'd appreciate if you left a comment on the types of builds that you're looking forward to or that you have on your island that you love, because we're going to have to do a lot of building on this island, obviously, and I'm open to suggestions. I just want them to be like cottagecore, forest core, farm core, in that realm, like nature-y. But I'm so ready to build and would love to hear your ideas. Anyways, I still have a couple fish to catch. Of course, my fishing rod broke. It's like the flimsiest one that you can get, so it breaks after a couple fish. Of course, I can't wait to get some upgraded tools, so I'm not making tools every, 5 fish. But we're chugging along, catching the fish, catching a lot of new fish, which is great. And I do have those set up outside of the museum for later. And just like that, we finished our last little Nook Mile Plus task. And I am going to place this fencing pretty randomly. It is going to be very temporary. I know it looks hideous, but it is crucial that we place it so we can get to 3 stars. I know I could have placed it better, and I'm sorry that you're watching me do this because it is hard to watch. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, And if you made it all the way to the end, I love that. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.